It was a documentary that I didn't really take part in a way, because I'm just seen through archaic film or archival film, and I narrate the film because I use the documentary, the audio autobiography with Alexis Petridis, where I talk to him, and so I narrate the film. I really didn't have much to do with the film, but I wanted it to show the difference between being successful when you have no foundation and you're just hurtled into for 5 years of just non-stop work and success, and finding out that you're very empty inside. There's what else is there? And then 47 years later, I come off stage for the last time in America, and Dodger Stadium again, where I have the most wonderful life. No sadness, just happiness, family, children, husband, friends, sobriety. It was a hell of a difference, and it's shown in two pieces. What can happen to people who aren't really... I wasn't prepared for the success I had. I loved it, but the back end of it, or the bad side of it, was that all I had was music, and there was nothing else, and no foundation whatsoever. So they captured it brilliantly, and I really didn't have much to do with it. I let them get on with it because, you know, I trust him and I trust him, and I didn't interfere. I wasn't on the phone every day saying, "Can I see this? Can I see that?" I didn't really see it till the first time I saw it was at a preview in Los Angeles. So I didn't meddle. I mean, the thing about Dodger Stadium the first time, yes, I was exhausted, but the only way forward was to keep making music and not staying in my room and taking drugs all the time. But music saved me. It also nearly killed me. But I never, even when I was at my lowest ebb, I always played music when I was, and it moved me. So music's been my savior throughout my whole life. And for me, that's accurately portrayed. The personal side is just what it is. I mean, the fact that I narrate it, as I said, is the best thing because it's the truth. I don't like talking head documentaries. I know they're necessary when somebody's died, because but I'm so glad there's none of that in my movies. These two, it's the truth that comes out. It's coming from me. I hope so. I mean, I hope I've encouraged people to be themselves. It was, I was never, there was never a conundrum about coming out to Chris Joe. I mean, lived with my manager. I was going openly to gay bars. The whole industry knew I was gay. The public didn't. So it was not really, it was a relief to be able to say, yeah, that's it. Come on, keep the tape recorder going. Yeah, if you're in a position like I am, or have been in a position like I am, of being famous and having an incredibly wonderful and privileged life, it's your job to try and pass information forward to people who need it, whether it's sexuality or injustice or whatever. It's your job not to pontificate, no way. I would never tell an audience how to vote. I would never tell an audience what religion they should be. But to help people who have problems, and if I can encourage them to tackle those problems, whether it's alcoholism, sexuality, or whatever, then I have a responsibility to do that. But I don't have a responsibility to pontificate, and I've always tried to rein that in. But I do love helping people, and that comes down to young musicians. If people need help, I'm usually on the phone, and that's what I've been able to do with my success.